Tonight, there is a lot of questions about a missing teen from Fredericksburg. Police are searching for 17-year-old Autumn Van Zandt. They believe she may be with this man right there on the right, 39-year-old Ronnie Reel in Woodbridge. Court documents show Reel has a prior criminal conviction connected to a child molestation case in Fairfax County. Our Matthew Torres is following the search in Fredericksburg tonight and taking a closer look at how Reel was able to reach a plea deal in his previous criminal case.
The man who is allegedly with this girl once faced serious charges in Fairfax County years ago. Fredericksburg police say an Amber Alert was not issued because the teen was not abducted. In their words, she is missing under voluntary circumstances. But because of her age, her safety and well-being remain a big priority. 17-year-old Autumn Van Zandt was first reported missing over the weekend. Fredericksburg police say she was found Monday, but investigators say the teenager disappeared again the very next day, this time possibly traveling out of state with 39-year-old Ronnie Reel. Police say Van Zandt is known to frequent downtown Fredericksburg in the South Point shopping area.
I am very distraught. I am terrified for that family, and I'm praying to God that they get their little girl back.
It is devastating news for Amber Reel. Ronnie Reel is her brother-in-law. In 2021, he was accused of sexually molesting her 11-year-old son. But despite what described as strong evidence, the case fell apart after a Fairfax County prosecutor failed to turn over key evidence to the defense on time. Just days before trial, Ronnie Reel was offered a plea deal that reduced a felony sodomy charge to a misdemeanor.
We had everything prepared. DNA evidence, 2 signed confessions, a phone confession, everything to set this man in prison for life. And the whole case was pretty much thrown out, and he was slapped on the wrist with an assault and battery charge, which means he did not have to file as a sex offender. He can do whatever he wanted, and they released him that day.
Amber Reel later sued Fairfax County Commonwealth's attorney Steve Descano over the handling of her son's case. In the lawsuit, she argued that his office violated victims' rights by failing to properly consult with them before offering a plea agreement.
And they should have been there to defend us.
But just last year, an appeals court dismissed the lawsuit after Descano invoked prosecutorial immunity. For now, it remains unclear how Ronnie Reel was able to connect with Autumn Van Zandt, but Amber Reel says she's now urging the community to stay alert.
And it is just heartbreaking.
Fredericksburg police have now released this flyer. They say Autumn Van Zandt was last seen wearing a black top with jean shorts with a red purse, and she has a heart-shaped tattoo on her hip. If anyone has any information, you are urged to call Fredericksburg Police. In Fredericksburg, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
All right, we'll be following that case for sure.